Before we dive into today's reclamation, I want to share a podcast with you that I actually listen to when I want to feel deeply seen. It's The Brilliance Method with Alicia Skye. And it's where emotional truth meets embodied wisdom, so that all that internal noise can fall away and you can connect with what actually matters. If you're like me, you're obsessed with deep self-evolutionary healing and how it actually creates next-level alignment for living in your deepest purpose. Whether you're just embarking on your self-development journey or you're deep into your becoming, Alicia's conversations meet you where you're at, activating something ancient and entirely your own. You can find the Brilliance Method on Spotify or your favorite platform, as well as on YouTube. So after this episode, go have a listen and make sure to hit follow so that you'll never miss your weekly fix. The holidays aren't meant to drain you, deplete you, or leave you starting January on empty. But for so many women, that's the cycle. Stress spirals, overspending, overcommitting, and the constant pressure to make it magical for everyone. This year, things are going to be different. The No More Holiday Hustle workshop is your reset button. In just 3 short trainings delivered straight to your inbox, you will rewire the patterns that keep you stuck in the stress and scarcity so you can create a season of calm confidence and deep connections. This isn't mindset fluff. It's deep subconscious reprogramming and quantum level alignment that shifts how you experience the holidays from the inside out. Because the real gift isn't another perfect holiday, it's the version of you who already feels free. These trainings are so short and sweet that you can listen to them while commuting, enjoying your morning coffee, or even stirring dinner. So go to the show notes and grab your seat today for only $27. Or you can even upgrade to the VIP for deeper support. So go to the show notes now and claim your spot. Don't wait until the spiral takes hold. Break the cycle and reclaim your peace now. What if I told you that the stress you're carrying this holiday season doesn't even belong to you? What if the exhaustion, the scarcity, the pressure to make things perfect isn't yours, but rather a pattern inherited from generations of women before you? Women who had to stay silent, women who had to obey, women who were told their worth is measured by sacrifice. Now stay with me, because today we're not just talking about managing holiday stress, we're talking about breaking generational curses. We're naming the scarcity, the silence, the misogyny that's been passed down like a family heirloom. And we're choosing to end it this holiday season. Welcome. You're tuning in to the Cosmic Valkyrie Podcast. I'm your host, Lynn Louise, Master Certified Hypnotist and the creator of the Evolution 10X Method. Now, if you've been following this series, you know each episode has been peeling back another layer of the stress spiral. But if you're new to the series, I just want to simply recap some of the episodes so you can cue them and go back and listen to after this. In the first episode, we talked about how holiday stress is triggered when Halloween candy hits the shelves and pumpkin lattes are at every cafe. They activate your subconscious survival strategies. Then in episode 2, we covered the hidden cost of the magic maker's burden, why women over-deliver and exhaust themselves in the name of holiday perfection. In episode 3, we explored why doing less doesn't affect your stress levels and why willpower will fail you every time. So if you missed any of those, you can pause it here and cue them up. They are an important part of creating your dream holiday season. And today is the Liberation episode. This is the one where you step into being the woman who ends the cycle. Not just for yourself, but for the generations to come. So I want to start with the invisible chains. The ones our mothers, grandmothers, great-grandmothers, aunts lived to stay safe. Our foremothers lived in a world where safety depended on silence. They learned to stay small, stay quiet, stay agreeable, because their survival depended on it. Maybe you remember your grandmothers cooking all day and never sitting down to enjoy the meal. Or maybe you saw your mother biting her tongue, keeping the peace at all cost, soothing over conflict so no one would get upset. These women were not weak. They were surviving in a misogynistic culture. And misogyny isn't just culture. It is survival training. And those survival patterns of silence, obedience, self-sacrifice were absorbed by us as children from women that were not only keeping themselves safe, but trying to keep us safe. We watched them. We learned from them. And without even realizing it, we inherited these patterns and are still operating from them today. And the kicker, these patterns that are still operating are the reason we are still self-sabotaging. This is an inheritance of scarcity. You see, scarcity isn't just about money. It's about time, energy, attention, and even love. Our mothers and grandmothers carried the belief that there is never enough, meaning not enough food for the table, not enough money to stretch through the month, not enough energy to actually rest, not enough space to have a dream of their own. And even if you're financially stable right now in your life, scarcity can live on in your subconscious. That is why we have been taught to overspend on gifts to prove our love, to overcommit to parties and projects to prove our worth, and to hustle yourself into the ground to prove you're enough. Because scarcity is whispering in your ear all the time, do more, give more, spend more, or you'll lose everything. I want to say this so that it really lands for you. Scarcity is not reality. It is actually inherited programming. And here's where it all gets tricky. Even though our society is somewhat shifted, our subconscious has not. Yes, we have more freedom than women who came before us, at least for now. But inside, those old codes are triggering and still running at full speed, creating our actions and our stress levels. You see, your subconscious wants to keep you safe any way it knows how. And that means defaulting to what is familiar. And those patterns that we have been taught to be compliant with a system of suppression, even when it feels miserable, that's familiar. And this holiday season, we are risking a lot more than our own stress. Many women are already beginning to feel the pressures and revert to those learned behaviors, even if they thought they had overcome them. You're probably hearing the echoes of voices that you haven't heard in years, not because you're not healed, but because your brain is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, keep you safe. And in today's climate, it's working on overdrive. And so your brain is going to do everything possible to keep you safe this holiday season. And that means defaulting to old belief systems and behavior patterns. And soon you will begin to hear that internal voice telling you things like, if I don't make it perfect, I've failed. Or I'll rest on January 1st when it's all over. Or even, I need to keep the peace to make it perfect. All of those voices are not truths. They are echoes of old programming. We might have broken free externally, but your subconscious has never forgotten the internal wiring. And until you actually rewire, the cycle just repeats again and again and again. And not just during the holiday season, but for birthdays, anniversaries, 4th of July, you name it. And it's costing a price that you don't expect. It's not just about you. If you don't break these patterns, your daughters, nieces, granddaughters will inherit them. Little girls are already learning to people please, to overachieve, and to stay quiet. The cycle ends when you finally know that you have had enough. This means it ends with you. You are the one who can say, no more scarcity, no more silence, no more sacrifice, no more thinking that all of this is currency for love and appreciation. It's time to become the chain breaker. So how do we break that chain? First, you need to accept responsibility without guilt. And no self-hate, no shame, and no sadness. This isn't your fault, but it is your responsibility. You are the shapeshifter, the woman who evolves beyond old codes, and the one who chooses depth over distractions, purpose over performance, presence over panic, and rhythm over rushing. Moving forward, you're going to have to stop telling yourself and others false stories. And starting with the biggest one, I have to. You're going to have to start using the term, I choose to. You're going to have to catch yourself every time you tell yourself silently or out loud to others that you have to do something. You have to catch yourself and immediately change it to, I choose to do it. You're going to have to become very aware of when you are overcommitting, people-pleasing, or playing the role of the martyr. And you're really going to have to become aware if you are acting from fear or love. And make sure during this holiday season to create presence in small rituals every day that are actually focused on you. Maybe it's sitting in the parking lot for an extra 5 minutes of silence before going into the store, or taking a 10-minute walk by yourself during your lunch hour, or sipping on your coffee before everyone in the house begins to stir. Set aside small rituals every day for this holiday season. And the most effective and proven way to bypass all of these old programs is through induction hypnosis, aligning your subconscious with your natural state. I'll dive into that a little bit more in a moment. But when you shift your internal programming, you don't just change your stress levels. You collapse old cycles of scarcity, silence, and burnout that have been running in your family line for generations. And here's where it gets cosmic. Quantum physics tells us that observation collapses possibilities into reality. This means your subconscious beliefs are the lens to what becomes possible for you. And that by simply believing something to be true on a core level, no matter how silent it is, that is the personal frequency which you put out into the universe, and the universe returns it back to you. So the truth is, if you believe you must work harder and struggle to be abundant, you collapse your timeline into more struggle over and over again, leading you to working harder and harder for every penny you make, or love that you attract, or even the healthy body that you deserve. But it is possible to shift that internal subconscious lens, and when you do that, you open your life up to new realities. New opportunities open to you. New and better things begin to flow into your life with ease. That's what subconscious reprogramming does. That's what alignment creates. Freedom without hustle. And that's what hypnosis supports. Hypnosis isn't mindset work. It's a quantum recalibration. If every year your cycle repeats, your calendar fills up, your obligations pile up, the money leaks out faster than it comes in, and somewhere in the chaos you seem to disappear, and by the time the ball drops on New Year's Eve, your body is exhausted, your mind is spinning, and your spirit feels wrung out, it doesn't have to be this way. What if the holiday season felt calm even when things around you were chaotic? What if you trusted yourself to say no without guilt and yes without pressure? What if you actually rested, received, and felt fully present without panic or overdrive? That is the transformation that is waiting for you inside our 7-part hypnosis and training bundle. This is different from the workshop. If you're ready to skip forward and bypass the workshop, this is your key. This isn't just another holiday tip and tricks course. This is a total rewiring of core patterns that keep you stuck in stress and scarcity. When you move through these trainings and hypnosis audios, you don't just learn how to manage your stress, you dissolve it at the root. You become the woman who doesn't self-soothe with food, shopping, or even wine when pressure arises. You become the woman who no longer equates your worth with how much she gives, fixes, or even sacrifices. You become the woman who sleeps soundly and wakes up with energy and feels grounded in her body. And you become the woman who speaks her truth with confidence, setting boundaries that hold and making decisions from alignment, not anxiety. And you become the woman who feels peace in her presence, rhythm in her days, and purpose in her choices. This isn't about doing less. It's about becoming more of who you truly are. And inside the No More Holiday Hustle transformational bundle, you'll receive 7 transformational tools, 4 hypnosis audios, 3 workshop trainings designed to reset your subconscious, release inherited stress patterns, and create more flow through every part of your holiday season and beyond. 4 induction hypnosis audios that are powerful resets working directly with your subconscious to resolve stress at the root. 1 to release the cycles of numbing with food or wine, reconnecting with your body's wisdom, and nourish instead of overconsume. Another to help you fall asleep fast and stay asleep longer, waking up refreshed even when your mind won't stop racing. Another one to lighten your heart and let go of resentment, not only towards others, but towards yourself, creating a space of calmness and deep self-trust. And the last one, but not the least one to help you unplug from people-pleasing, speak clearly, being able to say no without guilt, and to move through the holidays with deep embodiment and presence. And there are 3 step-by-step trainings to give you clarity and structure to protect your energy and rewrite the holiday experience. These trainings don't just teach you how to manage stress. They rewire the patterns that are keeping you stuck. You'll finally understand why the same holiday burnout shows up year after year and learn how to shift into peace and presence as your new normal. Then you'll build a quantum plan, a simple aligned rhythm that protects your energy, time, and your boundaries. As a result, you'll move through this season grounded, confident, and free to actually enjoy it, every single bit of it. Most women are trying to fight holiday stress with willpower, but willpower always fails because your subconscious programming is stronger and will always win. This bundle is built on subconscious reprogramming, brain science, and quantum energetics. And it works because it shifts your subconscious programming so you no longer default to stress. It anchors new rhythms in your daily life so ease becomes your baseline. And using hypnosis is the shortcut. It bypasses overthinking and rewires you and your subconscious at a core level. And it builds momentum that carries into the new year, not from hustle, but from clarity and self-love and trust. With lifetime access, these audios and trainings become your peace gateway. Use them every holiday season and beyond to reset your energy, recharge your confidence, and reclaim your freedom. But here's the deal. For the next 48 hours only, you can get this bundle for a fraction of the retail price. Normally, $247. It's just $111 with the code HH111. This is your choice to step into calm confidence and alignment for less than the cost of a chaotic shopping trip. This is the moment for you to say yes. Yes to your peace, yes to your presence, yes to rewiring the season and breaking the cycle of stress once and for all. Not just for you, but for the future of women. But you have to do it now, because after 48 hours, the price returns to $247. So click the link in the show notes and join No More Holiday Hustle bundle for just $111 with code HH111. You'll get instant lifetime access to 7 powerful tools that transform how you move through this holiday season. Don't wait until January to reset. Don't repeat another holiday season of depletion. The cycle has to end with you, and it starts the moment you say yes. Until next time. Thanks for listening to this entire podcast. If you love helping others, then please share this via your social media with friends and family. If you found value in it, they will too. Also, if you have questions, I'm here for you. You can email me questions to thecosmicvalkyrie@gmail.com. I might even use one of your questions on future podcast episodes. Also, I do have a personal request. I believe that we are all here to help each other heal, grow, and evolve. So let's help more people. If you would please, leave a nice review on iTunes. It will help the algorithms, and I would be forever grateful. And through your assistance, we could transform more lives.